Instead of suffering through the YouTube chat, click like and subscribe. We had an amazing segment for multiple reasons. So first off, Tony hosts Hangman, Swerve, and Joe for the contract signing. And all three guys take turns saying their piece about how they're going to win the title and how they're going to take out the other two guys and the history of everybody and who beat who for titles and Hangman and Swerve. You know, they've had their issues, but they're on the same side here. They have a mutual enemy. And they all signed the contract, and they're about to announce that it's officially a three-way for the pay-per-view. And then the lights go out. MJF returns. Crowd goes nuts. They sing him to the ring. He gets in the ring, signs the contract, cashes in his gimmick, and is now a four-way. Okay?
Now, it was interesting because he very much came across as a babyface. I mean, like, not just that the people cheered him, which they did, and they were going to, but his promo, you know, was very much like a babyface promo, which was really interesting because in the past, when, you know, there have been people in the company who thought he should be a babyface, he was really adamant about wanting to be a heel. And then when he finally went babyface, and it's even kind of acknowledged, you know, it was one of those things where he, you know, he went heel again. But they, I thought Adam Page did a great job with the promo. You know, I mean, and one of the things also with this is that no matter what happens in this match, they have set themselves up for a lot of different championship matches because, you know, if whoever wins the championship, the other three, along with probably some other people on the roster, but the other three are all going to be contenders, you know. If MJF wins, you know, I mean, it's very clear that he's going to have singles matches with Swerve and singles matches with Hangman. And it actually makes sense because Hangman beat him in that, you know, pay-per-view match and everything. So if he were to win the championship, you know, him and Hangman makes all the sense in the world. And I think that maybe, you know, maybe that's what Joe's role was to win the championship, you know, through nefarious means over Hangman and allow, you know, MJF not to beat Hangman and, you know, but be champion. And then you set up, you know, because Hangman has the win, you set up MJF and Hangman again. And again, there's a long, long list of people, you know, I mean, that they can go with, no matter what they do, you know. I mean, who knows, maybe Joe will retain, and it's not going to be in that direction. But, and then, you know, obviously down the line, man, I don't know. One of the things, I think everyone is expecting Ospreay back for Wembley, and that's awfully quick. You know, I mean, that surgery is usually about 14 months, and he didn't get the surgery until September, yeah. So that's I know that's what he wants, but you know, that's kind of a rush. But obviously he'll be back, and they mentioned his name tonight in the promo, you know, and the place kind of popped pretty big. Honestly, they should have brought him out at some point in the show, even if it's just to say hi and I'll be back in 7 months or something. I know they usually don't do that, but I think that it would have been great just to give the people that pop and have people remember who he is and all that.
So MJF cuts his promo on all three guys, and it was an incredible series of promos. But the thing about it...
They were all good, although MJF was the best of all of them.
The thing about it that I was actually kind of baffled by is this was the ultimate when it comes to one guy's just going to talk nonstop and nobody else gets to say a word. You had three top stars, the champion and two top babyfaces, and he runs them down one at a time, and nobody got to say anything.
Joe said a little bit, but very little.
But he just got run over, and he did the entire promo on Joe. He did the entire promo on Swerve. He did the entire promo on Hangman, and then he left, and that was it. Now, granted, this was a long, long segment, and I did think that all three of his promos were great, but it was astonishing to just see him bury all three guys and then leave, and they didn't get any sort of rebuttal whatsoever on this guy. So presumably that's coming down the road, but it was pretty amazing to see.
Well, we got one Dynamite left, basically.
Well, That's going to be the day, I would presume. Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.